Hi guys, in this video, as promised, we're going to have a closer look at the Sandy Cape campground. Turn off for Sandy Cape's located about 10 k's north of Jurien Bay along Indian Ocean Drive, or about 230 k's north of the Perth CBD. The road in has recently been paved. Second half is still gravel, which can get quite corrugated after busy periods, but it's usually pretty well maintained. On the way in, you'll see the information bay and pay station to your left. There's also a chemical toilet dump point, and there's plenty of skip bins on the opposite side of the road. Bins around the campsite are limited, so you will need to make use of these. Camping fees for Sandy Cape are currently $15 per site per night for 2 adults and 2 children, $3 for each additional adult, and $2 for each additional child. The main campground's recently undergone a bit of an upgrade, heaps of additional bays, a few new toilets, and a few shaded barbecue areas. The campground offers many different sized bays for everything from swags and tents up to large caravans. Just remember you'll need to bring your own water. While you're here, there's plenty to do. The walking tracks are pretty good. Fishing's awesome, just bear in mind that you are pretty close to the Jurien Bay Marine Park, so keep an eye on local signage to make sure you're not fishing in a sanctuary zone. There's plenty of 4-wheel drive tracks to the north and south of Sandy Cape, but as tempting as it looks, please keep your vehicles off the sand dune on the main beach. Something to keep in mind is the bays in the south end of the Sandy Cape campground are a little bit more shaded than the bays in the north. The downside of that is these ones do tend to get a bit more crowded and fill up a bit quicker. The campground here is open all year round. It works on a first in, best dressed basis. There's also a caretaker on site who will come around in the late afternoon and collect your fees if you haven't already paid at the pay station. The caretaker's stay in a bay at the south end of the campground, in a bay that's pretty well signposted. Feral foxes can also be a bit of a problem around here, so please keep your rubbish in an area they can't get to. For some reason they've also developed a bit of a taste for thongs and shoes, so keep them locked away at night. There's also plenty of parking, with the shaded barbecue areas and gazebos. Makes a perfect place to drop in for the day if you're staying in Jurien Bay or don't mind the 2.5 hour drive up from Perth. The campground here at Sandy Cape is somewhere I find myself recommending to people all the time. Whether they be starting a lap around Australia with the caravan and need somewhere around Jurien to stay for the night, people who are relatively new to camping or are sick of staying in caravan parks, or families who want somewhere to fish and keep the kids entertained at the same time. With its close proximity to Jurien Bay for the last minute supplies you forgot to pack, and being only a 2.5 hour drive out of Perth, it's easy to see why Sandy Cape is such a popular spot. Somewhere I find myself camping time and time again, yet somewhere to avoid on a busy long weekend, because it can get quite crowded. If you've got any questions or feel like I've missed something, please leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.